The video game. Yeah, I was just in between games. That's how it is. Yeah, Virus, come on, man. Should I log in? How does... let me look at the map. What? I couldn't look at the map because Norman was stretching? Something like that. Usually I do 2 games though, Lemonade. And in between my games, I just shoot the shit. And I happened to watch a dumb video today. Because I felt like watching a weird Japanese man do weird Japanese things. But we're gonna beat some Death Stranding. How's life? How's life, everybody? Look at this man, he's large. Okay. I don't know if this is literally going to be a video for the next 3 hours, or if there's going to be any gameplay. I really hope there's some gameplay. Actually, let's just optimize. Wait, I can't optimize? You already watched a movie today? You're set for like a week, I'd say. I got 1,942 likes since I was last year. After that music video, and then I'm all hype and goofy, and then this sleepy music plays. Maybe I should grab like a Rubik's Cube to solve while I watch this 3-hour movie.
Thank heavens you made it. Fragile's been in a coma for a while now. But with all these cryptobiotes you brought,
My roommate
we should be
forgot
able
his
to bring
key
her
and
round.
can't get in the front door.
And with any luck, it'll only take a few more to get her back on her feet. You did well, Sam.
Right as I'm starting the cutscene. Let me know if anything happens. I'll be right back. Oh wow, okay. Nothing happened. Man, I was hoping to get to level 80 on the Link stuff, but guess not. Put my controller down.
You're back. It must have been one
Rejected.
hell of a journey, especially on your own. But now the whole team is together again.
The whole team? Die Hardman too?
Where's Die Hardman?
Too much traveling to and from beaches in such a short span. Chiral matter contaminated her cells, effectively causing jet lag on a molecular level. Because of that, her homeostatic mechanisms were shaken. Don't worry, she's not in any danger, but she needs some rest.
The sci-fi garbled gods, jargon gods are gonna save her.
He's being looked after in another room. Bridges personnel found him lying outside the isolation ward, similar to when you came back from Cliff's Beach. Even after decontamination, she needed more and more time to recover.
Oh, she smelled it.
Sam, you made it.
Wants to munch it down.
Hungry.
Thanks. Looks like you need me after all. Who'd have thought?
Who would have thought a person with crazy powers and can warp all over the place? You would need her.
Anyway, clock's ticking. Am I right?
Am I right, boys?
Sam's here. The Great Deliverer. The only one who can reach Amelie's Beach.
You're in no condition to do this. It's not fair to you or Sam.
In my own search for Amelie's Beach, I have come to realize something extraordinary. If beaches were likened to a multiverse, hers would appear to exist on a higher plane than ours.
Oh.
I can walk the beaches of others, but hers is beyond my reach. It's invisible, inaccessible, even to fragile, I fear. Imagine it as a circulatory system, if you will.
I've got a Rubik's Cube scrambled.
Each of our beaches is a single capillary. But
Just in
Amelie's
case.
Beach is the heart that pumps blood to the rest of us. Capillaries are subordinate to the greater whole. A whole governed by the heart, which gives direction, which dictates flow, which dictates everything, controls everything. Don't you see? She is in control. You may be able to travel against the flow and reach her, but having done so, if she does not wish to let you go, if she wishes to keep you, she can.
Fragile and Die Hardman broke free from her beach, didn't they?
I don't think it was any different from what happened to you. I didn't get out because I wanted to. I was forced out. Repatriated, if you will, by her.
Forced out. Why?
This is only a theory, but... she wants you. Wants you to go to her. That's her final wish, don't you think?
Why? Is he the extinction
So that's
entity?
it, huh? Amelie's the EE, and this is her endgame. Just so we're clear, if I want to stop the last Stranding and come back in one piece, I need to go to her beach and talk her out of it. That about right?
Correct. As cliche as it sounds, you're our only hope. Though quite frankly, I doubt even you can change her mind.
If you can't make her see reason, you'll have to kill her. And if you kill her...
You'll save the world. But you'll be stranded outside of it.
Kill the cheerleaders, kill the world.
Forever.
Save the world. That was what I meant.
Might as well make it official then. You ready to deliver the package? I'll talk to her. Maybe she'll listen. But with the shape the world's in, it'll only be delaying the inevitable. Still, if it buys us time to try and build something better, a new lease on life, at least for a little bit, well, I can think of one woman who made the most of a chance like that. Nothing lasts forever, not even the world. But we gotta keep it going as long as we can, right? Patch the holes, change the parts, all that. So we can say we had a good run, that we lived.
Thought you didn't like having to handle things with care.
Because it was hard enough keeping my own shit together.
That was
Back when we met at the cave, the only thing I cared about was making it to the next sunrise. Sure as hell didn't care about America or the future. I was living a lie, hung up on past regrets. I was broken. But somewhere along the way, I started changing. Started meeting people that made me think that maybe it wasn't all bad.
This is very heavy for
People that put
Norman.
their faith in tomorrow, and in me. That kept the lights on, and waited for hope to arrive. So I gotta deliver, for their sake.
Even if it means you never come back?
Fucked if I do, fucked if I don't, right? Take care of Lou.
I will.
Couldn't find a working still mother east of Port Knot City. Kid's done enough. No more.
All right. I'll do my best to nurse our little one back to health.
He's tired. The baby's tired of working. Give him his paycheck. Oh, hey there, Barry. Movie time. I got my Rubik's Cube. Just for the movie.
Okay, concentrate. Help me look for Emily.
Do you know what the deal with the Bab is now? What deal?
Reach for her, Sam. Feel her.
What do you mean?
I know you love her. You love her.
Does he? I guess so.
There.
The girl that apparently wants to fuck everything over. Why was I carrying it? Well, they're tools. They help you see the bad guys. So there's other people that have babies as well. They're just like kind of part of the universe. Resume game. There we go.
Sam. There you are.
So there was a guy that originally had the BB, but he died. And so you took BB in his place. I guess we're bad now?
Let's go home.
I don't like your weird, creepy face in my face.
It's okay.
I'm glad it's out of focus, though. No, don't get close.
I know the way.
Man, this video game's weird. What? Sam Strand. This reminds me of Bloodborne. Oh, it's time to play. So you're at the Naruto v Pain fight. You really can't get over how it's animated like a Hanna-Barbera cartoon. Is it? Like the big like climax? So I thought it was really good animation, but it was like really ghosted. Because I was watching bad quality. What? The height of video game gameplay right there.
London Bridge is falling down. Falling down. Falling down.
Yeah, what's wrong with it? I didn't think it was that bad.
London Bridge is falling down. My fair lady.
The last stranding has already begun.
Amelie?
You're too late. What took you so long?
Your voice.
You still don't know who I am, do you?
Who are you?
Sam. I knew you'd come back.
Not bad, but it's like anticlimactic, since it looks like it's made for shits and giggles with slapstick humor. I don't remember any of that being like that.
Sam, listen to me.
I don't understand why the mask keeps flipping between people. Like, what does that mean? I don't remember like the slapstick humor. Like, are people falling on their faces or something? Or
I love you, Sam.
that weird like clobber sound when people run the doodle-doodle-doodle. I can't even make that sound.
I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
When Scooby-Doo runs.
I've been waiting for you. Right here, ever since. You were supposed to stop me. Stop all of this.
Bridget?
Yes. It's me, Sam.
Where's Amelie?
Where she's always been? Nowhere. My daughter, Samantha America Strand, doesn't exist.
Amelie doesn't exist.
Not in your world. I'm sorry, Sam. I've had to wear a mask for so long.
What? Why?
Amelie and Bridget are both a part of me.
What's this supposed to mean?
Quiet, I'll tell you. There is no time for questions.
What do you mean there's no time? Just say the words then.
Just listen.
They do the circle for legs when Pain runs fast. Hmm. Do they? I don't remember that.
Do you understand, Sam? Amelie and Bridget. Those are just names.
Oh, yeah, no, I understand now.
Is an extinction entity.
Fade away, do you understand now? No.
Knowing what you know now, you have two choices.
Was getting shot one of them.
You wouldn't come back if it happened here, you know. You'd be straight on to the afterlife. But no. It's not one of them. Killing you would be a terrible mistake.
Why are you
I
pointing
know that better than anyone.
Why are you pointing a gun at me? But then why were you pointing the gun at me in the first place? What's the point? You're threatening me.
The last stranding has already begun. A seam has formed from my beach and the beaches of every soul in America. And soon it will be inundated by a vast surge of antimatter starting here. In a flash, this world will be no more. Consumed by an explosion. A big bang. So, that brings us to your first choice. Do nothing.
Why is this just an... I don't
Stay
know.
here with
Man.
me. And bear witness to the very end.
Because America's the only place that matters.
Just watch it burn.
Together. With me. Until the last flame winks out.
Why?
Doesn't sound so bad, does it?
Yeah, it does.
It's not like the world has long left anyway.
I could be fucking some girl with a young face and old lady body instead of being here with you.
Then there's the second choice. In expanding the network, you brought people and their beaches together, integrating them into a greater whole. Like this Kipu. But in doing so, you also bound them to my beach. The very beach where I opened the gates to the other
I
side.
don't remember that either, Barry.
You can't stop what's coming. But if you cut me and my beach loose, perhaps you can stop it from spreading. You might just prevent the last stranding. And mankind will live to die another day.
Like
It
James
doesn't have
Bond.
to end here.
But it does. The beach is doomed no matter what. One look ought to tell you that. Which is why we must sever our connection.
That'll be it. The end of the Death Stranding.
Yeah.
Stop the inevitable.
Yeah, those are kind of goofy, Barry.
The sixth extinction will happen either today or tomorrow. You can either end it with dignity, quick, clean, and in a flash, or you can struggle in vain, knowing full well what's waiting come the finish. Those are your choices. You kept it all this time. Perhaps you still have a chance to stop this nightmare. You brought the world together. You have the right to decide. Pull the rope or cut the noose. But whatever you do, don't hesitate. I'm ready, Sam Strand. Make your choice.
Wait. I don't know what to do.
Sure you do.
Me neither.
After everything, how could you not?
Why doesn't she just kill herself? Murder. Barry, is there like an optimal, like, hold on, Barry, do you know? Is there like a better way to beat this? Is there a wrong choice here? Is there like one where it's just like game over? That's a bad gift too. Because I assume there's shoot. Do what you want? Okay. Yeah, I just want... Oh, okay. Well... Can I, like, murder? I want a splish splash is what I want to do. Yeah! Connect again.
I'm ready, Sam Strand. Make your choice.
Wait. I don't know what to do.
I don't...
Sure you do.
I don't either.
After everything, how could you not?
What? What is this? What is this? Oh, my bobs. Don't you hate it when you're just your sister's walking out into the blood ocean and you start slapping her bobs? What do you want? What do you want from me? What?
I'm ready, Sam Strand. Make your choice.
But wait. I don't know what to do.
Sure you do. After everything, how could you not?
Man, Kojima, what do you mean after everything, how could I not? I still don't know what the fuck even the point of any of this is. The world's gonna explode if I do. Here. I'm leaving. You can't rest, apparently. Was this beach in the game? Yeah, I got a grab on. Apparently that's not what you do. I don't know what choice I'm supposed to make. If I could, I would point this gun straight to my head. I'm coming for you. What is this? Can I punch? Can I hug? Are you kidding me?
I'm here for you,
No, that's not the choice I want.
like you were for me.
Wow, we beat the game with a hug.
Here. It's a dream catcher. Wear it when you sleep, and I'll keep the nightmares away.
You are the nightmares.
Always be with you. When you're all grown up, you'll need it to make us whole again. And when the time comes, you'll have to stop me. You are the only one who can. Promise you'll remember.
That is technically, for fuck's sake.
Sam, I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
I remember.
Am I gonna touch the controller
You knew. You always knew.
anymore?
I did and I didn't. I had so many dreams of the future. I didn't know which ones to trust. Which is why I decided to share them with you and the others. But
Oof.
To make sense
I'll
of
have to. Good.
everything, you need perspective. You need time. Time has no meaning to me. I am not a line. I am a single point.
What is the point, though? This.
Which is why all I could do was just show you the choices and let you decide.
Our nightmares or your dreams?
You found the common thread, the strand that links them together. And you did that the only way possible. To live life one day at a time. Thank you, Sam. A gun won't help you here,
Yeah, apparently.
but it still has a role to play.
But I won't like it.
It was the bonds between
Ooh,
people.
do the
that
2v2 like 2D fighting thing now. Just give her a nice gut punch.
And if that is what matters most to you, then I will stay here on this beach. And I will shut myself in and the rest of you out.
Shut yourself in. Come on.
Once the last stranding starts, it can't be stopped. I can't go with you. All I can do is try to spare you the worst.
Why do you have to stay on the beach?
Sam, I am the beach.
I am the
And I
Death
must
Stranding.
Stay here and ensure that the extinction happens. Even if it takes tens or hundreds of thousands of years.
Alone?
That's what an EE does. If I had just done my job, none of this would have happened. But I couldn't take it anymore. I got so tired of waiting, and I figured that no one would blame me if I just got it all over with. So, that's what I did.
Sounds like hell.
But you and the others came together, connected. And you may be living on borrowed time, but you still have hope. Before each of the Big Five, life rebelled. They fought back, evolved in order to survive. The extinction isn't just an ending. It's an opportunity.
Oh, you're sound like my work that gave people layoffs, and they were like, "Oh, we're inviting you to your next opportunity."
To be the sacrifice, then so be it. Even if we aren't together, we will always be connected. Goodbye, Sam.
Ooh, nudies. Nice Norman butt. Ooh, I like the color scheme. Oh. Okay. So much
A gun will
symbolism.
help you here. But it still has a role to play.
So much symbolism all over the place. Yeah, I don't know what half of it's trying to say. Make a decision. I did it. Oh, that was order number 69 too. Nice. Now what? Yeah, grab on. Wait. 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 Oh. Norman Reedus. That's him. Right here. Mad. Daddy Mads. What do you want? Can I just commit Sudoku right now and end it? They say do. Yeah, Troy Baker. Troy Baker's kind of a funny guy. I watched a video with him on Funhouse, and he was pretty entertaining. I won't like this part. I guess this is a good opportunity to talk about the game. I really enjoyed the basic gameplay, but I totally understand why it isn't for everybody. You got I already don't like it. I already don't like this. Because I don't know what to do. So the basic gameplay is fun, where I'm like run around, I'm delivering stuff, and I enjoy
I'll
it.
tell you. There is no time for questions.
Because
When
I
you
like
were young, you used to have bad dreams. You cried about them all the time.
boy, I don't give a shit about any of this.
The truth is,
I like
those weren't your dreams.
but I like to play Elite Dangerous, where I just like fly around and
For as long as I can remember, I've dreamt of the beach.
deliver shit.
While sleeping.
And that was it.
In my waking hours, too.
And I enjoy.
In my dreams.
But I can understand why it's not for everybody. I wish there was a little bit more stuff. Like, I wish there was more combat.
Again. At first, I didn't understand what I was seeing or why. And that wasn't the worst of it.
And I wish there was more
There were other,
upgrades,
more
like
terrible dreams. Dreams of death and destruction. Of a massive,
like maybe like a
extinction
hovercraft or like a spider walker thing.
like this one. And I would always be the one to end it all. To bring about the last stranding. As I have today.
And so it was just really relaxing. The environments look really good. The amount of like animations and stuff like that Norman has, especially if you like tap forward like crazy like this, and he just kind of does the shuffle and glides across the ground. That's fun. Oh, Hideo Kojima, how many times can you put your name up on the screen? Do it again. I think there's some things that required a little bit too much grinding, like the roads. But oh, and the combat was kind of fun too, because you can like use packages, smack people with packages, give them some punches, throw packages at people. The Ebola gun was great. So I think a lot more like physics goofy type gun stuff would have been fun. But like, boy, there was a lot of things in this game that just weren't. Yeah, the Ebola gun. Yeah, yeah. You shoot viruses at them and they just all their organs rupture. I don't know what Ebola does. But then there's tons of stuff that, man, I don't give a shit.
The first operation, I was only 20. I opened my eyes and found myself on the beach.
It's a really good weapon. It's OP. And the regular guns weren't that good
But the
for a lot of
moment I
things.
came round,
So
I was back.
I kind of like the spooks, but I wish there was more
I was
spooks.
split across two worlds.
Like,
Bridget, my Ha in that one. Amelie, my Ka in this.
there was like only dog,
To coexist.
Cthulhu dolphin.
Soon, our ages began to diverge. Bridget's body got older, while the beach kept Amelie's the same.
I think I understand this part already.
So I came up with a story. I told
Um,
my daughter with a debilitating condition and an absent father.
and the BTs were kind of annoying to fight because
Amelie.
The-
Is French for soul.
oh, name origin. Kojima loves his names. Like,
A soul that's alive.
the reason why they were annoying to fight is because they filled
There
a goddamn
was no
arena
Amelie.
with goop,
Only me and the beach.
and then you just can't go anywhere.
I thought it was a curse in the
It
beginning.
was just kind of annoying.
But later, I started thinking, maybe I can use this. I tried to find out more about the beach. Because understanding the beach had to be the key to interpreting my visions of the future.
And the inventory management was kind of it was good and I liked it, but then when you're in combat you constantly have to like ditch stuff. I kind of didn't like that. Like, oh, I used up my weapon, now I have to unequip it from my inventory and have it slap on the ground or whatever, or else it's going to cause me to be weighed down. Then all that is great, but then the story, I don't give a shit about the story. I really don't. Like, at first it was like, okay, cool, Higgs is gonna go blow up some shit, and that's neat. But then all the extra, like, Die Hardman's up to something, and all that, like, I didn't care. I didn't. And then now that Amelie, this whole Amelie shit, I don't care about it either. I don't care that she's the extinction entity. I don't care that she's. You didn't have a chance to like bond with her in the game. She didn't seem like a character that I want to like. It was just like there. You know? So it's like, oh, go save your sister. Man, I don't give a shit about her. She can die for all I care. She just appears in a few cutscenes and like is weird. Was giant at some point. Like, ugh. It's pretty much the entire story. Now the universe that they created in this game, I thought was very good. You bonded with her before the game, and they just wanted you to believe it. Wait, what do you mean? Are you on your Naruto binge again?
The beach was connected to the world of the dead, which meant that somewhere out beyond it were the memories of time itself. including those of every organism that had ever lived. 4.6 billion years of biological history, a history that
What do you mean
might even
before the
stretch back
game?
to the creation of the universe. The chiral network and everything that followed was born from my pursuit of that knowledge. By passing data through the beach, we were unbound by the restrictions of time. Simulations that
Now,
would
now
have
with
taken years or more were
with the
simply
universe they
not
created, I
effortless.
think is very interesting.
Everything that the Earth had lost and forgotten could be reconstructed and reclaimed. But shortly after we began our research, America saw its first
Like,
void out.
Amelie,
I thought I was running out of time, that my nightmares were becoming a reality. So I raced to complete the chiral network.
no,
as
I mean like
quickly
me as a
the past held all
as
the
a
answers.
viewer
If only
didn't
I could
bond.
find a way to piece them
I
together.
didn't like care about
A
her character, you
network
know what I
that
mean?
bridged
I didn't
our world and the beach. That might do it, I believed. So I started researching bridges.
I as a
children
player didn't
bound
give a
to
shit.
the world of the dead. What causes an extinction entity to come into being? What was the reason for the previous 5 mass extinctions? The answers.
Like
to
I would
those
have cared
questions
more if
tell me how to stop the
Guillermo del Toro died or something. If the game was about saving Guillermo del Toro, I would have liked that better because he was a more likable character.
But the longer I fought my war against the inevitable, the weaker I became. My Ha had cancer. The beach's punishment, maybe, for not playing along like a good little EE. And then, just like that, my Ha was gone.
Oh, well,
I
that's not a
couldn't
good way to
finish
make the
what I'd
player,
started. So
I think,
I
bond
asked
with
you to do it for me.
a
And you
character in a
did.
game is
You
your
helped
character
us
likes
complete the
them.
network,
Okay.
helped us to reclaim everything the universe experienced from
But
its
I actually
inception
think she's weird
to this moment.
and dumb.
Every mystery was ours to solve, like this one. Once, there was an explosion. A big bang that gave birth to time and space. Thing is, it was more like
Oh yeah, this is where mommy wanted to kiss her
all
son.
that matter and antimatter should have canceled itself out.
Look at how awkward this is.
But somehow a tiny speck of matter survived. Just enough. Enough to make this world and everything in it. A world that shouldn't be, a world out of balance. Order inevitably gives way to chaos. Everything that lives must inevitably die.
There's lots of like,
It's like the universe is trying to return us to the nothing we came from. Maybe the Big Five were its best attempts to finish us off.
well, yeah, they should have got a younger actress, and they should have also just like
But somehow,
had her
life
not.
always
She still
manages
acts
to find
weird though.
just enough.
Like even if she
Enough to
looks,
thumb its nose.
even if she didn't look weird, she still acts weird. She doesn't act like
know.
somebody you want to
Starting think
save.
that extinction might be the key to overcome.
She's just
total
always
annihilation.
acting awkward.
It forces life to fight to survive, to endure, to exist. That's why the Big Five ultimately rekindled life instead of extinguishing it. From the ashes of the dead rise the living. Stronger and wiser. Inheritors of the legacy of existence itself. They defy the universe and refuse to surrender. They say, we're just getting started.
And I feel like this is like just trying to get me to go, yeah,
It's an opportunity.
yeah, fight back, nature. I don't care. And let me say, this gameplay sequence right here is like you said, Barry. This is stupid. Like I'm not doing anything. I wait for the names to stop appearing on the screen, and then I walk Sam forward a little bit, and then I get another like cutscene. Like this is so pointless. It's when they remember they need to have a story and not just events that happen, like a dumb lore dump. But a lot of this stuff is like doesn't matter anyway. None of this is mattering. to the story. She's just saying like, I died, I got cancer, and like I fought, and so what does any of this matter to the story? Like, they can literally cut out half of, or all of the stuff that she just said, and it wouldn't have mattered. Like, I'm just gonna spend this whole time and just shit on the story. And then the ending sequences of this game were just really bad. So that Higgs fight, great, amazing. I'm gonna walk forward, and then Sam's gonna collapse again. Because the names are done. Yeah, no, I'm not controlling again. This gameplay has nothing. Like, this is supposed to be some sort of symbolism or something. Like, he's fucking tired, but it's going on way too long already.
I pulled the trigger twice that day. I knew at once I'd made a mistake.
She played.
I found
Yeah,
the
yeah.
beach and looked
And we
everywhere.
knew that she and Bridget were the same thing, like, pretty much right away.
There you are.
During this sequence. Not in the game. During this whole sequence, we knew. And then the rest of this has just been Kojima symbolism and him trying to be, like, super deep. And, like, this is, like, I love Metal Gear Solid. This coming from a person that loves Metal Gear Solid and Zone of the Enders. Like, I like Kojima games. But some of this is just way too weird and trying to be, like... artsy. It's like an indie film.
You want to go home?
In a AAA video game format.
I wanted to set you free from death once and for all. It's okay.
Yeah, and this is mostly cutscenes we've already seen.
I know the way.
This isn't new. This is a waste of time.
But in doing so, I upset the fundamental balance between life and death. I just wanted to save you.
The Higgs fight was great. I thought Higgs was a good character. He was really cool. I think the I'm not the final boss, this is the final boss, like Amelie kind of. Like Higgs is dead, and then Daddy Mads is now the final boss.
An extinction entity.
And then
It's my fate
now
to lead
Amelie's
our
kind of the
species
final
to
boss-ish.
But that moment,
Like Higgs could have just been the
we
final
became
boss, and it
part
was
of
great
that
because
fate.
like the hand-to-hand combat thing was fun with him. Just
and doom
smacking him with
spreading
packages, throwing
like
packages at him.
throughout the world. It was
To get the
me
Higgs
that
diaries.
pulled
Yeah, I didn't read
everyone
them
with dooms into this.
because I got
Not long
I
after,
got into his
Death
house.
Stranding occurred. The dead clung to our world, and BTs used my beach to cross over and devour them, triggering more
The
voidouts,
Titan that you have to fight was fun,
catalysts that would set the world on a path to
but then you have to
extinction.
fight that whale later.
It was my duty
And
to
the
serve
whale
as a sacrifice,
Was
to wait and watch
super
it
boring
unfold
fight.
from
It was
this
just stand on building and shoot
that
with gun
or
that
hasten
appears
the
next to
last
you every once in a
stranding
while.
and end this slow
Ugh. And then that whole run
Given
back
these, my
when
only
all of your
hope,
shit is destroyed,
I chose
everything
to
that
end
you
it
build,
quickly.
everything
But
that
to
you
trigger
built in
the
the
last
game is
stranding,
gone.
I needed you.
Yeah, remember all the
Part of
stuff that
me.
you had that you worked so hard to build up? Now you can't use it.
I would be able to witness extinction
Too
constantly
bad.
with you by my side.
That was
But
garbage.
now that you're here, there's another choice. You can cut me off. An EE doesn't have that option for itself. But
I already had to do that kind of with the mission earlier with the pizza, where I had to
one that you
deliver
chose.
something by hand. I
One
had to
where
run throughout the
extinction
whole place. I
is
couldn't use my zip lines or anything.
against total annihilation.
Is there something funny in In the diaries? Like, it's really upsetting when you did, like, 5-star everything, and then the end of the game you can't. You can't use your shit. It's like, really? Like, let me create weapons. Let me go nuts. Just lore dump. Any new lore? Anything interesting? Is the thing in the... the original trailer for this game, I believe. I say I'm gliding in slow motion. But I mean, there was a lot of good characters, I think. Gives more backstory about Higgs and Fragile and how they met. I don't really care about that. Hunter! Wait, there was another... Wait, it says Hunter, Hideo Kojima. Like, there's another... dude I missed. There was like a hidden base with a hunter. What? There's Conan O'Brien, Jeff Keighley, a couple other people. One of those is the leader of that magazine, the Famitsu. But yeah, I thought Hartman was great. I thought pretty much all the characters were great except for Amelie. Fragile was weird. I wasn't the biggest fan of Fragile. I thought her design was good, her like visual design, but I didn't like her very much. She was just awkward. Norman was fine as a character. It was less about him. Yeah, she's very off-putting. It's almost like she's like a weird Kojima fetish or something. like there. Some of these things seem like they're Kojima fetishes that he's just putting in his game because he can. Well, I think most of the celebrities are his fetish. But yeah, the world they created was great. I like the spooks. I think the spook zones could have been a little better because they become trivial. Like super trivial when you can just cut their umbilical cords later. Yeah, Kojima just wanted to make a movie. I think this would have been better as like a Netflix series. I really don't. Again, though, like the main gameplay is kind of fun. Like I enjoyed. Okay, kind of fun. I enjoyed it a lot. But the way he made his story was bad, I think. The way that he makes, the way he did his storytelling in general in this game, I think was bad. So maybe it wouldn't have made a good Netflix series because it would have just been weird. Like there's shit like teleporting all over the place. Like the Die Hardman mask is everywhere on people. And I'm wondering, like, why? Why is this here all the time? What's going on? Why is she wearing the Die Hardman mask? Why is anybody? Daddy Mads was cool. I thought he was really awesome. I think his whole like wanting to get his BB back was fine. But I think they could have changed up his fights more. Because each fight was basically just the same, just different environment. And you have slightly more weapons at your disposal. Yeah, I don't understand why she's wearing the mask. What does the mask have to do with anything? But I think it's cool. The beaches are different dimensions that are like the dead realm. The BB arc is the best part of the game? Is that you talking about with Daddy Mads?
A gun won't help you here. But it still has a role to play.
I also have... Yeah, I thought that was good. I also liked Higgs, though. I think Higgs was great. Like him, he's trying to blow shit up. Fine, that's great. And again, this prompt, it's just press square. Okay. Oop. I feel you, Sam. I feel you, Mr. Norman.
Listen, Sam. I was the one that brought you and Cliff together again. There was something I wanted you to.
Yeah, all the Bridges team, yeah.
You're never abandoned. And you're not alone.
I thought the mama thing was a little weird, though, because, like...
You have to live.
She... was like... They killed Mama. Mama died. But then they're like, by the way, she basically has a identical twin, and now she's in the game. And so it's like, Mom... Well, who cares if Mama died then? You just, like, replaced her with another Mama. It kind of had, like, no significance. Like, she was a good character, I thought. Oh, look at that. No, that's rad. Look at that. The floating dudes. Also, Mama's inside the other Mama. Now, when I saw this in the original trailer, I thought, yo, those are the bosses. Like me. But I thought those were gonna be like the bosses of the game, and they're like super rad looking. But no, they're part of this end sequence. They're probably just like BTs or some shit, or like your friends standing up there. Mama entertainment. Yeah. I just thought it was just really like her death was just insignificant at that point when you just replaced her with another character with the same exact model and like kind of personality.
Don't give up. You're still connected.
Hartman was a great character in general. His concept was really good. Yeah, I do like that about her. That, like, she was dead the whole time. And maybe her death was supposed to be insignificant because of that. Like, oh well, she's just kind of... That's the way it was meant to be. Yeah, Guillermo! Like, what? Why are you touching my feet? This is weird. Do I have to repatriate now? Is this... This whole final sequence is real weird. Oh yeah, look at that dash. Okay, slow down. Fulfilling his foot fetish. Yeah, finally. Thought the player structure thing was great. Having other player structures pop up in your world. That's a good time. God, this load. The hell are you loading? Oh, okay. 9%, bam, 100.
For too long have we lived as strangers to one another.
All right, Angel.
By walls built to keep
Good
us
noodle.
safe.
Thanks for hanging out.
But
Tomorrow,
now, with
Monster
the
Hunter?
completion of the Chiral network, we may at last move forward as a people united. Today we come together to celebrate the birth of a new nation. A new nation for a new world. The United Cities of America. I once took
Yeah,
an
each one of
oath
them had like
to
a different
support and defend
connection
the
to death.
Constitution of the United States. And though that proud republic may be no more, we remain. And so, as your president, I hereby swear to support and defend you, the people. Let there be no more walls between us, nor masks to hide who we are. Let there be a new America. An America where we can face one another, where we can speak our minds and open our hearts. The old ways die hard, but I believe, my fellow Americans, that we have the strength and the courage to rise above
Oh no,
our
he's
past
hot.
and embrace our future. The Death Stranding is a part of that past.
He's
An
dead.
enduring shadow. A constant reminder of what could have been. That we stand here today is testament, not to the greatness of any one individual, but to our capacity to come together. To the bonds between us. To our collective greatness. All things must come to an end. Ourselves included. But as long as we savor each moment, find joy in the promise of tomorrow, embrace hope, and reject despair, we will endure.
Hell yeah.
President Bridget Strand and her daughter, Samantha America Strand, sacrificed everything. in their
America?
pursuit of hope.
Her middle name's America?
We, the people, might be whole again. That they are not here today to see the fruits of their labor fills us all with a
I've had a
profound
long-running
sadness.
joke in my life where I was going to name
We find comfort in the knowledge
somebody
that
and have their middle
their
name be
memories will
Frank
live
Bob
on in the
America.
chiral network and in our hearts.
Because, like, those are all, like, very
We will
American
always
names.
remain connected.
And America is the most American name you can have.
There's another hero in this story. One whose achievements seem destined to go unrecognized.
So that just makes me laugh because of that.
America still needs that hero. That person without whom we would not be here. Now, the name is unimportant, but you know who I mean. And for that unsung hero, I have a message. It was you who brought us together.
It all stems from
You who made us whole.
when I worked at the call center. This
And
one
while
guy was
you
fucking
and
with me
I
on the
will
phone.
eventually pass on,
He was like,
we will be
"What's your name?" I was like, "It's Ashton." And he was
Going
like,
somewhere, Sam?
"Ashton?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like,
Tired of being
"No, it's
the
Frank."
unsung
And I was
hero?
like, "What do you mean?"
No, I'm
He's
done.
like, "Your name is Frank." I'm like, "No, it's not."
Come
He's
on,
like,
wait. There's something
"Yes,
I
it
need to
is." I was like,
tell you.
"No, how's my name Frank?" He's like,
This doesn't bother you anymore?
"It's like my name is Ashton." He's like, "Oh, your name's not Frank?"
Great.
Well, that's un-American.
Now,
And I was like,
wouldn't you like to know how we
"Why?"
got you back
He's
on
like,
the beach?
"Well, hot dogs are Franks, and hot dogs are
We were
American."
going to use the doll,
I was like,
but didn't have one handy. Which
Oh.
is when I remembered something else.
"Okay."
Not what I think it is.
Yes. What could be more connected to Amelie's beach than President Strand's umbilical cord? Hartman thought that's why she left it with me in the first place. Unfortunately,
It didn't work.
yeah, she'd already cut her beach loose. It was just gone. We didn't know if that meant she dragged you into the great beyond or sent you to some other beach. We were really racking our brains. Hartman and Mama split up and started searching every beach you might feasibly have washed up on. We looked for a month with absolutely nothing to show for it.
A month on the outside. How long on the inside?
Trust me when I tell you, you don't want to know. But don't worry. We found no signs of accelerated aging. In the end, this is what led us to you. Just when we were about to give up, Die Hardman reminded us about the revolver. So, we tried to follow it, and it led us to a far corner of your own beach. And bingo, there you were. Mama made visual contact first. She was able to see you from her vantage point on the other side. She informed Lochna via their connection, and Hartman confirmed your location during his subsequent NDE. The plan was for Fragile to, in essence, slingshot Lou and me to your position so we could rescue you. But it's not so easy to send multiple individuals to another person's beach for an extended period of time. And that's where the umbilical cord came in. We wove these from President Strand's DNA. They serve as a single knot that binds us all. The President must have known all of this would happen. Ironic, isn't it? The gun that set this whole mess in motion ends up being the key to saving you.
Wow.
Amelie. She said it had another purpose.
Not a weapon, but a lifeline. A stick that became a rope. I suppose that's one way of putting it.
Symbolism.
Oh, Sam. You have no idea how long I've been waiting to give you a hug. Got something else to tell you. Top secret. It's about Cliff. BB's mother's name was Lisa Bridges, Cliff's common-law wife.
Lisa Bridges.
Now, Cliff was killed by a man identified in the records only as John. Former U.S. Special Forces. Quite good at it by all accounts. Later appointed as an aide to the president, who used him for most of her wet work. The records go on to state that he vanished after
Solved
Cliff's
it.
death. A warrant was put out, but he was later found dead. Turns out some people die harder than others, though.
Why did they need to send Lou with them, though?
Dear John donned a mask and reappeared with a new identity. But you can't fool the Chiron network. We restored the old records, and Mama hid them deep in the archives. You're the only one besides us with access privileges. Take a look if you're so inclined. But don't say I didn't warn you. The president's got some dirty, dirty laundry. I don't trust him, but I'll work with him if that's what it takes. We'll talk later.
Sam. I don't expect you to forgive me. But would you hear me out? I killed Captain Clifford Unger. I would tell you I did it for America. For love of country. But I didn't. I did it for her. Because I loved her with all my heart. She was everything to me. Everything. Now, I'm not trying to make excuses. I just want you to know that not a day's gone by when I haven't thought about it. Time didn't help. Or the mask. Please, let me finish. The captain, saved my life. You know why they call me Die Hardman. Because he wouldn't let me die. He brought my sorry ass back home every time. And I loved him.
See, I like this stuff.
As much as I loved her.
There's goddamn emotion here. Yeah, I think that might be a thing that was like...
And when he stared me down, that ghost, I knew he was here to kill me. To make it right. And why shouldn't he?
I think a lot in this game was
Why
like lacking emotion.
didn't he? He couldn't save his kid, his baby. And that's what brought him back. I guess when he saw I was trying to do my part for America, he remembered who he was. And he forgave me. God! But I don't deserve it, God damn it! There is no atoning for what I've done. Damn, God!
You see, this makes me care about him way more now. Like, he was alright. Sam picking him up too, that's good. He obviously doesn't want to touch people, so that's
But
like
maybe,
really good.
maybe this is the next best thing.
Maybe he brought me back from the beach for a reason. One last time.
He wanted me to do this. To keep on being Die Hardman.
No. He didn't. Nobody wants a president who acts like they're immortal. And if you're not scared of death, how can you value life? And life is pretty fucking fragile right now. And yeah, the old ways die hard. But that's what's gonna have to happen if we're gonna come together and build a better America. That gun won't help you here. That's her words, not mine.
Thank you, Sam.
Yeah, that was really good.
Hey, Sam. Been waiting for you. Lou?
Give me.
Dead?
Poor thing was never truly alive. Not in this world, at least. The decommissioning order finally came through. Can't risk necrosis. The body can't stay here. I thought you might want to take care of it. You could try taking Lou out of the pod just to see what happens. But that would be in direct contravention of an executive order. And there are laws about that kind of thing, now that we're a nation.
Well, you just like created a shit ton of laws in the last like...
I just couldn't bring myself to do it. But if the alternative is defying the president, I can't do that either. Not me.
All right.
I think Guillermo needed more, like...
I'll go to the incinerator.
a little bit more time too. Like the fact that he's like a Frankenstein thing, a Frankenstein's monster. I wish they would have like done a little bit more with that. Not just like,
leave,
by the way, I'm
I'd
this.
like to check something quickly. I just took your cufflinks offline. In that state, there'd be nothing to stop you from removing them. If you did, the UCA wouldn't know where you were or how to find you. You'd be invisible.
Oh, sick.
When you use the incinerator,
Invisible.
you'll be reconnected to the network automatically. I trust you'll remember what I said.
Right. Absolutely.
You'll give me an invisibility powers.
Thanks for everything.
Oh, sensual. Yeah, they... And it's interesting, you know?
How's the weather?
Don't think you'll be needing an umbrella.
You're wearing a normal suit?
I decided to follow my father's dream after all. Don't worry.
Become a postman?
I won't get mixed up with any terrorists this time. UCA's got my back. We're the first private delivery company to get the official approval.
Sounds like you're moving up in the world. Congratulations.
Thanks. Wait. There's something I have to tell you. I didn't shoot Higgs. Couldn't pull the trigger. So I let him choose. Death or eternal solitude on the beach.
Fair enough. You never did like breaking things.
That's right. I find and fix what's broken. And reconnect. I'm fragile.
But not that fragile.
No, fucking.
Wanna come work for me? Could use a man like you.
I hate it.
The world's still broken. Same as before.
What isn't? But we're still here. We're still chugging along.
Not everyone. Not me.
Come on. You put America back together, didn't you?
Doesn't mean there's a place for me. I've got no ties to anyone or anything. I might as well be dead. I felt like that when we first met in the cave. I still do.
Don't act like you're the same person. You've learned how to touch,
Yeah,
to
that's.
feel. You've connected with people. With us.
Everything I touch, I lose.
It's such a dumb catchphrase.
Sam!
Come on, Lou. One last delivery.
Now I'm not too sad about Lou's death. Mainly because I figured it was gonna happen anyway. So like I was like, well, I was also spoiled it, kind of. So somebody came into my stream one day with the name BB Dies in Death Stranding, and they followed. But I was like, I don't, like, this was early on in the game. I was like, whatever. The next thing, because I maxed everything out in this game, and I did tons of grinding off stream, the amount of times I was hearing BB cry / get super excited because I was on zip lines, or I fell down a ledge, or there's fucking BTs around. I just want to be like, fucking shut up. I'm done. And I could have just turned off the speaker, but you'd like when you feel excited? It was just constant. Or when he'd get excited. It was just constant. When I was like on the zip line, it was just constant. And because it was the same like sound clip over and over and over, I just got so tired of it. Like, it's cool that he got excited, but boy, they needed to play that less. That being said, I still like mildly like, care, right? I think this is a nice sequence, actually. I have it coming from the controller. And I would play with my TV, like, with, like, no volume on my TV, hardly. But the thing is on my controller constantly on the controller, and I was like, so it'd be like literally the loudest thing. And also any of the, man, this is more on the controller than anything. I hate the speaker on the controller. I don't like it. You put BB in game for that reason. I probably should have. But I figured BB was gonna die regardless of the spoiler because, like, he's, you know, he's basically a premature baby that only survives via his tube. He can only survive for so long. So I just already figured that that was going to be a thing. And it also seemed like the obvious thing to do to the player anyway, to make them upset. I think if they would have like personified him more with his, because I thought it was adorable when he was like to Higgs and whatnot. And I think if they would have just personified him more with that stuff throughout the story, it would have been a little bit better. A little bit exaggerated human emotion. Emotion that's like, you know, beyond his age or whatever. Oh yeah, and how he shielded you from Higgs? Yeah, I thought that was good. I thought that was good too. Like I said, this is a good sequence. And I didn't want BB to die, but I was just expecting it.
Alright. I guess we're here. You still with me, though?
And it was really cool that
Poor thing was never truly alive. Not in this world, at least.
that Guillermo like opened up to him and stuff. That was good.
Thanks for everything.
Is he gonna like become alive again?
Child special. One of a kind.
Oh Lord.
A baby candidate. Either that or a sacrifice.
Why are you wearing the mask?
A foundation. A bridge.
Brought you an astronaut.
It's nice to
Man,
see this
God
from the
can
other
go
perspective.
anywhere, even outer space. You'll be out of there in no time. And the second
Yeah.
all this is over, I'm gonna take you wherever you want to go. Can I help you? Holy shit. John, is that you?
Captain, what are you doing here?
My wife's checked in. They don't want a repeat of last year.
The Void Out in Manhattan.
Before the final finale. Ugh.
I'm so sorry. I didn't know you were the husband.
This isn't what we agreed on. You said you'd do everything in your power to save Bibi.
We are. But we cannot release your son just yet. Believe me when I tell you it's for the best.
This is a woman in a mask who's done nothing but lie to me.
See,
I have a duty to protect our country.
I also care about this part. This is
Lies
good
are an unfortunate necessity.
so far.
The President gave me the highest level access privileges. I've used them to manipulate the security system. We have 5 minutes before it resets, sir. 5 minutes to talk. Off the record.
You know, I think that kind of just summarizes the whole game now that I think about it. Everything involving Amelie was shit.
Take
Everything else was fine.
Get out of this place.
And great even at times.
There's nothing I can do for your wife.
It's some of the cinematography and stuff was a bit too indie / pretentious. Just like a quick summary of the story.
You were my commanding officer, but I swore an oath to the President to protect her and the country at all costs. Now, if she orders me to do something, I have to do it. I have to. But I served under you first. And your family doesn't deserve this. Any of this.
Kind of wish this was during
Why are you helping me?
the regular game.
If they catch you.
Not the
Because you saved my life, sir. Again and again. When the brass sent us into the jaws of hell, it was you that brought us home. Back then, I thought I was invincible. I thought I was some kind of action hero. But I'm not the hero. You are, sir. You're the reason I'm still alive. And it's past time I paid that debt. They're moving your son to a new facility tomorrow. You'll never see him again. He'll serve as the foundation of a new communications network. A sacrifice for a nation that no longer exists.
After the final Unger thing. Yeah, I think so.
I wrote down everything you need to know.
Or maybe even earlier somehow.
It was the only way to keep it off the system.
Write it so it was earlier.
Burn it when you're done. The rest is up to you, sir.
And fucking Mads did a stellar job in the game, I think. Daddy Mads.
I believe this belongs to you, sir. Now, I can't terminate your wife's life support from inside her room. System won't allow it. So, this is the only other option. An alarm is set to go off if she flatlines. I've rigged the system to spoof her vitals. But you won't have long. 5 minutes, tops. Don't This is the only chance you'll get.
Was that a silencer that he made?
I'm sorry, Lisa. Don't worry. I'll take care of him. I promise you. I promise you.
Kind of looks like she went to give him a kiss. Like her lips puckered a little bit. This is brutal.
Bibi. Bibi. Bibi, can you hear me? Can you hear me? It's Daddy.
Hi, Daddy. Oh, another thing that was really lame. If you kill things in this game, the consequence is really stupid.
Cufflinks offline. In that state, there'd be nothing to stop you from removing them. If you did, the UCA wouldn't know where you were or how to find you. You'd be invisible. When you use the incinerator, you'll be reconnected to the network automatically.
Yeah, this takes away a lot of the impact.
You could try taking Lou out of the pod just...
Especially all the Amelie stuff I don't give a shit about.
That would be in direct contravention of an executive order.
I was already ready to check out. Like, mentally check out. Yeah. There's literally hardly any gameplay. I thought Metal Gear Solid 4 was freaking nuts for this whole thing, but nope, this is worse. Though I liked Metal Gear Solid 4.
A purpose that cannot fulfill outside the pod. there is a 70% risk of catastrophic failure simply in removing it.
Does he think he can... take BB out and make real bad? Oh. What is happening here? Are we on BB's beach? Woohoo. Thud. Ow. Oof. Oh. Oh, the door's open. I thought we were going to repatriate inside of the mom. Oh, it's really dragging me to the ground there. I'm like looking for secrets. There's not going to be goddamn secrets. That was a cool transition. That secrets is the friends we made along the way. Yep. The secret is the cutscenes we watched along the way. Uh-oh.
Freeze! Hey, put it down! Drop it! Put it down!
Back off. Back off!
Get him! Don't do it! I'll handle this. I'm sorry, Captain. Don't! You got it! You two! Stay there! And hold your fire!
Thanks for trying, John.
Stop! Step aside, sir, or we'll be forced to open fire. It's a dead end. He's trapped. Security will take it from here.
We want to fucking kill this guy. Yeah, this this is a movie. Boy, it really does seem like Kojima like had this story and it was really good. And he just really stretched it for the length of this game. Really tried to stretch it. Because these parts are great. But the parts that he like really stretched were not good. Or just too drawn out. Like they might have been good condensed, but yeah, there's no way they're getting inside now. There's no way the systems are gonna work.
In here.
Like if they designed these places right, literally there would just be a thing that they could hit in the event of a power failure. They could just open it.
I'm sorry, Lisa. I screwed it up. I've ruined everything.
They wouldn't.
Now check the other way.
They wouldn't have to get fucking
Yes, sir.
blowtorches.
Open it up even side.
Come on.
Move, dumbass.
BB. Don't worry. It's okay. I'll always be with you. See the sunset, the day is ending. Let that yawn out, there's no pretending. I will hold you and protect you. So let love warm
What do you mean there's lyrics to it? I thought they had.
I found out I was gonna be a father. I was so scared.
They
Scared of what it would mean.
they had the lyrics earlier in the game, I thought.
I had to be there for you and your mom, no matter what.
Because I knew the lyrics.
I couldn't just go off and get myself killed anymore.
Maybe you
I
don't.
couldn't leave you all alone. I couldn't.
I just wondered if you like played it in Spanish and like
Get off of him!
they removed
Now!
the lyrics or something. That would have been weird.
I had it all wrong. All wrong. Being a father didn't make me scared. It made me brave. I'm sorry. Sorry it took me so long.
This is. No, you don't play games in Spanish.
Look at you.
But yeah, you're right, Barry. This is a really good part of the game.
Don't make make the same mistake. Be yourself.
Like, I'm tearing up a little bit to Matt's death.
Be free.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Captain, I need you to hand it over.
Shoot him, John.
Let it go.
And
Please.
I like Sam, like, trying to defend him.
Shoot him! I gave you an order. Shoot him!
You told me your name was Sam Porter. But you're Sam Bridges. My son. My bridge to the future. Without you, I was just like any other Cliff. Dead end. No way forward. Nothing
Dang.
but an obstacle. Looking on at the world people like you were trying to build. Dividing people was the only thing I was ever good at.
He was Daddy Mads all along.
But not you, Sam. You bring people together. You're their bridge to the future. And mine. Come on, Sam. Stand up.
Is this me?
Oh, God. Not BB2.
No, 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 no!
You fucking idiot. Who can just shoot him? Now things still don't make sense. What the fuck? So wait, you're BB? What? I mean, it's cool, but I don't. I hope they explain. I hope Bale's having a good time. He's upside down. He's having fun. that it's gray.
Sam. There you are.
Goddamn, baby with a bullet wound. That's just not. Ugh. Oh, I was really hoping Norman would be in there. Yeah, you were hoping that? That would have been great.
You want to go home? Let's go home. It's okay.
Because that whole, like, baby inside of the baby doesn't make any sense in the first place. So if they had Norman in there, it wouldn't make any more sense. Or less. Wait, can babies just, like, float and not fuck up their neck? I really want a Figma of Ludens. Not an android, fuck that. Look, he's seeing the universe like Mads told us. I don't like you.
Welcome back.
You understand his days as a BB are over, now that his connection to the other side has been severed.
It was me who cut the cord. So yes.
A deathless repatriate in the world of the living. Should we decommission him?
In a manner of speaking. Take him out of the pod. I'll raise him as my own.
Please don't. Any other mother, please. Send me to Mama. Send me to Lochna. Come on, maybe be a little more gentle. God.
wake up!
I thought his eyes were open. There you go. Yeah, there's a lot of piss on the floor.
Wake up.
He's already got the BT strand. And you got rid of your cufflinks. You can't cut it. I guess his eyes are just open because they're just open. But who is the BB?
Ew.
Where'd you get that, dude? The Commission of God Babies saved him, brought him back. BB's just a random BB. Well, I'm glad he's still alive. Wait, hold on. It regular rains now? Right, became a real BB. A real baby. Some weird, gross. Didn't I already say that? Put your name on the screen again and hit AO. This weird baby slave trade they're doing. Where's there another finale? Yeah, where's third credit sequence? Yeah. Do I get to walk around again and then collapse every 2 seconds and see a nice clip show of the video game? What do you mean special appearance? Why are they special appearances? How are they more special than the other ones? There he is. Hideo Kojimius. There's still stuff after this. Is it good? Can I skip the credits? What? Alright, again, I think it's his whole pretentiousness of Kojimius, but you don't need another credit sequence, dude. Some of these you... Why? It's like Nier Automata. And like a time jump. Okay. Yeah, so I can play the game again. I wonder. So it says there's a hunter. Oh, apparently the engineer was a legendary Japanese horror artist. The film director was a guy who's adapting Metal Gear into a movie. Huh. Thomas Sutherland is Edgar Wright. The weather guy is he's a scan of Canadian-born acronym designer Errolson Hugh. Sam Lake. He gave Max Payne his original look. Sam Lake is the veteran porter. Philip North. He's a Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunters director and Dead Snow. The novelist's son. He's actually a Japanese novelist. And then the hunter is a type of BT. There are gazers, which are the floating BTs you try to avoid when you're walking through timefall areas. A hunter is the BT that leaves the handprints behind, chasing you down once a gazer spots you. Then there are catchers. Catchers are the big BTs that you battle after a hunter nabs you. And a gazer drags you towards the battle area. So apparently, Hideo Kojima voiced the hunters, which slapped down the handprints. There were voices for that? That's kind of stupid. Like, Here's a video on YouTube. This video is unavailable. Good. I'm not quite sure what's going on with this. That's what one guy explained it. Oh, here's the cameo. Oh God, I have to look at Norman's feet? Oh, I have to look at his feet? Why would they do that to me? No, I haven't gotten that yet. That's Hideo. It's random? For fuck's sake. Well, I'll try to get it if it puts me back in the game. I'll sacrifice my girlfriend isn't home yet anyway. So what do I care? Like the nightmares you get sometimes with checking BB. I never check BB. There was 0 point to do so. There's his name again. There are nightmares.
Louise.
Louise. Such a cool logo. Was that its full name? Fourth credits, yeah! Types of items fabricated. Ooh, I didn't do it. Total water ingested. A bit, I guess. I don't know what the Legend of Legends tag, how to get that. I'm not quite sure. I mean, I did a lot of things. I did 300, almost 400 deliveries. I almost traveled 1 megameter. Did I read? I didn't. No, I don't read anything, Barry. I don't read shit. You gonna put a reading thing in the game? Hell no. I got 250,000 likes from other players. Oh, 60. Oh, damn. Almost nothing featuring. Okay, Kaya. But I thought you'd do that with. What do you mean in the quickest time? I was ziplining with some of those. Like, I literally went from one place, zipline to the other place. 0 damage on a premium delivery, and I didn't get a Legend of Legend. What do you have to do? Change color scheme. What was that change color scheme? Like, did I have to do it even faster? I literally... It was from the Evo Devo lady to the paleontologist, which are right next to each other. I had 3 zip lines. And then, like, a 15-second walk. I did the delivery in a minute and a half. What else do you want from me, video game? So that was it. That's it. I'm done. Hard. There's a difficulty setting?
Good morning, Sam. Blood collection complete. Thank you for your generosity.
What makes it harder?
Well, look who's awake. Morning, Sam. You'll be happy to hear your vitals have stabilized, and that you're well on your way to recovery.
Whale.
Not that it's your fault, but what I wouldn't give to trade places. We're all stuck in the president's office, working like dog.
Oops.
But at least one of us is
I didn't
still
realize you
free
could
as
do
a
that.
bird. You should head out. Make the most of it. Could even do some orders if you wanted. Might do you good to get back in the game. You may recall it was raining buckets back when you left for Amelie's Beach. We took a real beating at the time, but we've done our best to service the structures and vehicles in the area. So you know, any cargo that was stored in your private locker at a damaged facility should have been transferred to your private locker here at this distro center. Anyway, busy or not, we'll still be on the end of the line if you need us. And if you want some alone time, we should be able to manage for now. Just make sure you're back in time for the big day, alright? See you then. Hey, Sam. You sure you don't have any unfinished business?
I really don't. I maxed everything out. Alright, here we go. How do I zoom on feet? This is it? This is all you do? I don't want to do it anymore. Hideo Kojima, please come out of his feet so I can stop. What do you want from me, Kojumbo? Is this what you want? Your foot fetish? It's not, Barry, it's not working. I didn't know nightmares can happen during that. I never checked up on BB because it just didn't do anything. Like, I didn't have to. Maybe we need to get clean. I did get some mail. Red. I want to look at the whale. I think the whale would have been better if it was earlier in the game, because it was a very boring fight. I kind of like that you get these like little trophies. No, I'm good. Spending time in there gives you more chances of it appearing. Like if I just like use all the facilities or something. Lou loves it. Got 20 likes because I'm acting like a goof. Yeah, Right again. It's the worst. Use the toilet. Stranding. Ooh! Norman, you're looking a little dehydrated there, bud.
That should suffice. Glad to see everything's in good working order.
Oh.
Another of our new EX grenades.
I've never gotten this before.
So named because it contains a vaporized extract formulated from your urine. Compared to our first iteration, this EX grenade contains a higher concentration of your fluids, which should make it more effective against BTs. Whenever you avail yourself of your private room's facilities, we will collect the results and produce additional.
I don't have number 2, no.
So you needn't worry about.
Norman hasn't pooped the whole time. Oops. Oh, I really hope I hit sitting.
Nice.
What is this view? Why is it blue?
The latest in our line of EX grenades. I give you the number 2. As you may have surmised, this model was produced with various extracts refined from your fecal matter. We suspect that your regular consumption of cryptobiotes has led you to excrete certain compounds that may prove especially effective against BTs.
Throw your poop at them.
If you would like us to produce more, you need only furnish us with the requisite raw materials via your private room's toilet. I look forward to your feedback.
Norman, give me your poop, please. Best game. Make poop bomb. I agree. We're just evolving. This game's all about evolution. This Kojima, why are you making me do this? Just to see your face. Just put a backpack cover on, yeah. There's something about customizing colors? Can I customize my suit's colors now? Huh. Yeah! Look at this. I can be pink. I'm gonna be pink. Once I've checked all the things and it doesn't happen, I give up. I think these guns look really cool. Very colorful. I think that's about all I can do, yeah? I guess that's it. I guess that's... I mean, I can jump, but that's not gonna do anything. I did check on BB. Wait, what? What is he doing? What do you... He's not a fish! They're fighting! Oh, he's drunk! He's drunk because he had so many beers. You know, that's good. Norman, don't ever get drunk. If you take BB out of thing like you did at the end of the game, don't get drunk around him. You're gonna cause problems. He's gonna walk up to his head and knock on his head. Hello? Let's see if I take a shower while drunk. Anything happens. If I sober him up. A tasteful amount of hair on his legs. I was really hoping he'd like slump down in there. To be like, ugh. Ugh. Yeah, no. We could do the crotch thing. Yeah, just starts crying in the shower. Just does a typical Ruashua shower. Starts crying. Whoa, sir. One extra. Yeah. Sensually grab me by the chin. And give me a slobber knocker. Why does it get all unfocused like that? The camera blink? Can I like press a button? Alright. Guess that's it. We'll take those off. Put on our warrior specs. We'll do one last. We'll go here. Nothing's happening. We're gonna leave the private room. Go look at the stars. You know, was there ever a nighttime in this? 'Cause I don't think there was. Don our glorious hat. Alright, Virus, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching the end of the game. Hope you have a good noodle. We're pretty much done too. I just want to ride our special motorcycle. Into the sunset. That's a beautiful game. Thank you. I tried so hard today. So much gameplay. Say the line about Norman Reedus. At least my zip line's back. At least they didn't destroy all the stuff I made. Oh man, this thing corners real well when you don't have any cargo. Alright. I guess that's it. Oh man. I played so much of this game. All in all, you know, I shit on the story a lot. And I thought the way that they told the story was a little too pretentious and a little too weird at times. I love weird, but it was a little too weird. At times where it was like, I don't understand why they're doing this. Give that bike what it wants, Norman. What? Whoa! What is what? Okay. Bike's going a little nuts there. And I hated Amelie. I'd still give this game an 8.5 out of 10. It was fun. But Hideo should really condense his stories down a little better. Stop being so pretentious and also maybe make a mini-series. Woo! Yeah, so the unstuck assist really sucks in some situations. Like, there was a time where I got unstuck, and, it likes to launch you when you get unstuck. And, like, you can stop. I'll, like, jump, get unstuck, and I'll still be mid-air. I will have hit the brake. But for some reason, the game, like, stores up your velocity or your intended velocity. And,
Be on an episode about Norman Reedus. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, Norman. You tell him. Yeah, Norman Reedus. And like there were times where like it would launch me. I would have hit the brake and then it just keeps me going. And I end up flying off of a cliff. It's like, no, I just wanted over this goddamn rock, you jerk. Oh, I'm stuck. I can't move. I'm holding reverse. What? Oh, I actually could get some jank physics going. Anyway.